Breaking news at Six Flags over Texas. A mother riding the Texas Giant roller coaster was killed tonight, and many people witnessed it.
The news leader, broadcasting for all North Texas. Fox 4 News starts now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. The accident happened about 7 o'clock tonight when the woman somehow fell off of the roller coaster, out of the coaster car. Sky 4 over the park right now. The Texas Giant ride is shut down, but other rides are still running at the park tonight. Fox 4's Calvert Collins joining us from Six Flags. All right, I know it's early, Calvert, but any idea based on witnesses and the people you've talked to how this happened?
Well, we've heard some witness accounts, but again, they were people on the ride, so it's hard to know, things happen so fast. None of that is being confirmed or verified by Arlington police or any investigators here at Six Flags, so we're still waiting on some more official confirmation of how this horrible event happened. It's unknown where on the ride that this woman came out of the train and fell below, or what caused that fall. Certainly that's what a lot of people want to know tonight. And the ride was immediately shut down, as you mentioned, but the park and other rides remain open. In fact, the park doesn't close for another hour. Six Flags over Texas medical staff, paramedics, and firefighters immediately arrived on the scene. There was a fire truck that extended its ladder all the way up so that personnel could get to where that woman had fallen. Now, in a statement released this evening, Six Flags over Texas says that safety of our guests and employees is their #1 priority. People on the ride were immediately posting on social media about the incident, what they had seen, but Arlington police investigators came immediately as well, trying to figure out how this woman fell to her death. Now, we spoke to a man who was waiting in line to get on the next train, and here is what he had to say.
We were either on the train in front of or behind where the person had fallen out, and we were stuck at the end where you unload, and the security came and told us what happened, told us, just sit tight, we'd probably be sitting there for a while. And I mean, we saw like all the EMTs and firefighters and stuff rushing out.
What did they tell you happened?
They said that possibly a restraint might have come up and somebody had fallen out around a turn.
That is unconfirmed, but we've heard a number of similar accounts from witnesses posting that on social media, but we haven't had a chance to talk to Arlington police investigators. We can tell you that a number of people on the train where this woman was, as well as others in the subsequent trains, were immediately questioned by investigators just to find out if they had seen anything. But this is actually not the first death to happen at Six Flags over Texas. In March of 1999, a 28-year-old woman died, and 10 others were injured when their raft overturned on the Roaring Rapids ride. And then in March of 2006, 10 other people were injured on the Texas tornado when their swings hit each other, but no deaths then. So this is certainly a terrible night, not only for this amusement park and all the staff and folks on the ground here, but for so many people who just came to enjoy this lovely summer night with their families. But a horrible end, and hopefully we'll know a little bit more from investigators as they get to the Texas Giant, talk to some more of those folks, look at some of the cameras on the roller coaster, and have some more answers for us, Steve.
Calvert, right after the interview played that you did, we didn't have your mic fully open. You were talking about unconfirmed. Were you talking about it being unconfirmed that the restraint failed or came off? Is that what you were talking about?
That's correct. I'm sorry about that audio issue. We had seen a number of similar reports from people posting on Facebook and Twitter this evening, but again, these trains are going so fast, people don't always know what they see, and so that's why police always caution the media to take eyewitness accounts, because again, it happens so quickly, it's hard to recount what they saw. But that's why investigators are going to be looking at cameras along the train route. They're going to be talking to people that were on the train, maybe sitting in front of or behind this woman, to try to understand how she came out of that seat on this train and then fell to her death.
Let me ask you something, Calvert. You talk about social media and different reports around. There have been a couple that this woman was at the park with her children, and they may have been on the ride too. Have you been able to confirm that, or have you heard people talking about that?
No, we haven't heard, haven't been able to confirm any of that because remember, this only happened on one ride, and only a very small number of people were on the train with her or maybe knew her. But most of the people coming out of the park had no idea, and they were asking us kind of what was going on. Why did they see flashing lights running towards the Texas Giant? Why were there all these emergency personnel here? So, you know, they're trying to understand all of this as well, and unfortunately, they had to learn the bad news as well.
Okay, Calvin, we'll be checking back with you. I know information is coming out minute by minute, so we'll check back with you a little later in this newscast. Calvin Collins at Six Flags right now. Thank you.